All right, now Miguel has finally released his new album, which is War and of course Leisure, War and Leisure, his newest album. Now, for all of you who don't know who Miguel is, allow me to elaborate. Now, of course, Miguel, which is Spanish for Michael, is a R&B singer who of course has 8 million followers on Spotify. And he of course is from California, a California native, and he grew up big with songs like Drink With Me and also songs like Sure Thing, and he even co-written for Usher with the whole Raymond versus Raymond. And he also had songs like All I Want Is You, which was a pretty big song. And he had a song called Quickie, which was very nice. And he came out with a particular albums. He came out with albums like All I Want Is You, Kaleidoscope Dreams, Wild Heart, which I wasn't really feeling that album. And now he has the album War and Luxury that just came out. Now let's get into our review. So you start with the first track, which is Criminal, featuring Rick Ross. And I'm really digging this track. He even referenced Columbine, which usually when rappers reference Columbine, like case in point, Little Yachty, it kind of kills the whole mood when you have like a chill track. But you know, since he's referencing famous like criminals and criminal action, it's pretty deep and I like it. You can even call Miguel a smooth criminal on this album because overall he has a lot of very chill and spacey tracks on this album, such as Spacewalker, which of course, if you're gonna have a spacey track, you might as well have one of the kings of cloud rap, Mr. Travis Scott, on there. That was pretty cool. And then you have a song like Wolf, which what are wolves known as? Like yelling to the moon and stars and stuff. Very spacey. And speaking of spacey, this whole album has like a religious theme to it when it comes to tracks like City of Angel, which is named after where he comes from, Los Angeles. And you have songs like Anointed, which talks about him being a holy figure and stuff like that. Very nice. And then you have tracks that reference war, as in Banana Clips. And you have another track on here like Criminal, as case in point, which reference the whole idea of the intertwining thoughts of war and violence with each other, which is very nice. Now, you have a track like Carmenello Churro, which it translates to like hard candy. And of course, since Miguel is Spanish, he has the first primary Spanish speaking song on his album, which is a risk I have to give him props on. I have to give him total props on that one. Oh yes, and shouts out to the feature Kalayu Keys. He's a Colombian artist. He's pretty good on the whole album as a whole, if I say so myself. And then you get tracks like Come Through and Chill, the remix. Now, usually I don't like when artists put like remixes on their songs. But this remix right here, pretty nice, as J. Cole mixes the whole idea of politics and love together, which this whole idea of politics and love come up on the track Now, where he referenced Donald Trump building a wall, which I can see why Miguel, being a Spanish person or a person of Spanish descent, would have a problem with that. and he referenced him as a CEO because Donald Trump was CEO of some form of company or another, or companies, I should say. But hey, now you have a song like Tell You, Told You So, which I'm really digging it. It kind of sounds like one of those 1980s like games, arcade game, I should say. But still, I'm digging the beat. It's pretty nice, gotta say that. And the song Pineapple Skies, where he explains to his girlfriend that everything's gonna be alright. And also the song Harem is also continues the idea of him telling his girlfriend that things will be alright and all she has to do is get close to him and be comforted by his presence. Overall, this is a pretty cool and solid album. Now, the one thing I want to complain is the album, by the first few listenings, I had to say, sounded very redundant and repetitive. As many of the hooks, he will just say the title track over and over again, or the title of the song over and over again, which gets a little bit repetitive and annoying. But overall, he could carry it with his nice voice, interesting topics, and production. I'm really digging the album. I'm gonna give this album like a 7. And this is a nice comeback, Miguel. All props to you for making a hell of an album. Now please like, subscribe, share the video, post it wherever you want, and that's all I have to say for now. All right, goodbye.